bunch of bands. Everyone, thank you for tuning in to No Regrets Lifestyle. Going to do a fitness video here on Isla Mujeres. My trusty cameraman, Steve Didier.
What's going
behind
on?
the camera there, thank you. I brought my BodyLastics here, which you can see are the mess on the ground right there. The best portable, affordable, functional, and effective workout system that you can take anywhere. Comes in that little tote carry bag like that. Cheap, amazing. I'm going to show how to get a killer shoulder workout using just these bands. Is that your phone ringing or mine?
It's not mine.
Bands are good for any muscle group. I particularly love them for working the shoulders. And for those of you who don't know what progressive resistance is, it's very self-explanatory. It's just resistance that progresses. So the more I pull on this, the more it pulls back. The more I push out, the more resistance it puts on the muscle that I'm working. One of the best things about these bands is if you're using something like a weight, and with a weight you can use momentum and inertia to your advantage, meaning you can throw the weight up, and if you were to drop a dumbbell, it would fall straight down and hit the ground. If you're doing something like bands like this, from here all the way up and all the way back to the point of origin, the muscle that you're trying to work is engaged. It's not like with a dumbbell from here to here, unless you're doing very, very humble amount of weight, is your muscle actually being worked. Like I said before, you cannot cheat bands. So with BodyLastics, they come with the carabiners, so you can hook them onto handles and things like that. You can hook them through a door, you can do a ton of things. I'm just gonna show you how to target basically the front of your shoulder, the anterior deltoid, the side, the lateral, and the posterior part of your shoulder, posterior deltoid, to get a full, perfect shoulder workout. The wider you have your feet, the more resistance it's going to be. The more narrow you have your feet, obviously the less resistance is going to have. And make sure that your feet are in the correct position, because you don't want to have one foot here with a ton of resistance and then one with less over here. So make sure it's even. It's getting bright.
Got hot all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. For the front of the shoulders, you basically you can do a number of things. The easiest and the most functional, and probably the best, that targets the front of the deltoid the best, is a classic raise. And you can do different forms of that. Different hand positions, different angles. Changing up what you're doing is always good, keeping the muscle guessing. Example. Change up your grip. When using bands as well, like I said at the beginning, progressive resistance, obviously the farther I am through the range of motion, the more it's going to be putting strain on the muscle. So stay modest. I'm doing it with the 8-pound band, and this is more than enough resistance for me. And a good thing is at the top of the motion, if you're not certain if you're hitting the muscle correctly, pause for just a count, just like a split second at the top of the motion. And if you're doing it properly, you will feel it in the targeted muscle, no problem. Like this. We got some music from the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure it's even, the resistance. My sweat is starting to show, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is an unforgiving shirt. You can't cheat bands and you can't cheat this shirt.
Nope.
Sweating, dude. Man, this gets it though. The lateral deltoid, kind of a really desired muscle for people to grow. It makes your arms look good. It makes you look the part, you know. Fills out a shirt well, especially for guys. It's a really desired muscle. Bands, I find, are the best way to target that. Not only do you know when you're hitting the muscle properly, but again, like we said before, you can't cheat it. So from here up to there and back, through the range of motion the whole time. Again, pause at the top of the motion, and you feel it all the way from kind of just below your neck, all the way to kind of where your biceps and triceps meet.
Good theme song.
I wonder if you can hear that. Can you,
I don't know.
can you hear that, camera?
Camera.
We are the champions. We need to slow-mo this.
I know.
It's tough with the black banks as the hard one, but this is a good one for the lateral deltoids as well. Oh, just like that, just do a few. And again, elbows up. And again, a lot of times I don't even use the handles. I think it's good for things like chest, but with things like shoulders, you can just bundle up this little thing in your hand. If you're doing weight presses, things like that, throw in some bands, throw in some burnouts with raises or warm up with them. It's always a good thing because it's easy on the rotator cuff, it's easy on the shoulder joint, which is a pretty finicky joint. You can get a lot of injuries if you don't train it properly. It is so hot.
Yes.
This one's one of your favorites, isn't it, Steve? It's this one, right?
Oh yeah.
Hi. Super nice people on this island.
I know.
You don't feel it as much with weights than you do with these, I swear. If you don't believe me, give it a try. There's nothing here that would suggest that this could be a gym, but with the BodyLastics, anywhere is a gym. And like it says, don't live in a gym, just look like you do. All right, everyone. Well, thank you very much for tuning into No Regrets Fitness. If you are interested in BodyLastics, in seeing what type of pack is for you, if you want to lose weight, if you want to put on size, if you're traveling a lot, if you want to work at home, like I said, I swear by these things. There's nothing better on the market. So click the link below and go check out and find out what pack is for you. Again, Will with No Regrets Fitness. Thank you for joining us today on Isla Mujeres. No regrets.